to the Scamslam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
So if they have to go run and do something, I'd watch the kids. And this morning it was kind of a makeup for all the gifts that hadn't gotten done. So they than usual. I don't like that it makes me than usual. I don't like that it makes me not be able to keep my word, though, of when I'm coming on. It's a nice day, but the clouds are definitely getting thick. It's not cold. It's about 70 degrees today. Oh, I should have shown you my outfit. My reception has been pretty good since I got back. Oh, I should have shown you my outfit. My reception has been pretty good since I got back. Yeah, my service did cut out, didn't it? I have to get closer to the Wi-Fi signal to do live. That's why I haven't been going live very much lately, is because, you know, if you can't stay on live and it's always interrupted by signal problems, then you might as well just give up on it. There we go. Sometimes people just pop in your chat and they've already named themselves like your live sucks. I know to just go ahead and get them out of here. They're not the vibe I'm looking for. Hi, Chihuahua Mom. I seen a few of you ladies coming in here. Hopefully it jumps up there a little bit. I think I seen Luis Farmer. Yep. So thank you for coming in. The sun is going to come out for us. It was just hiding behind these clouds. See if I have something here that I can prop behind the phone. No, I do not. There. See my outfit today. I like these little over things, so whenever it's breezy, you got something on your shoulders. I'm doing pretty good today. We're going to do a bunch of like cooking so that we can pass out different flavored breads, jalapeno cheese bread, and some candies. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm taking a break right now. I had the kids all morning while she went and got the things for us to bake. And she's in there reading them a book for story time during school. They're still doing school right now because homeschool kids don't get out like the other kids. They also don't stay gone for 8 hours either. I went through Missouri and into Kansas to help with the passing of a friend that was my friend for over 30 years. And with the family and things that are going on, you have to make arrangements and stuff. So to help with like as much as I could. And we're going to be back up there in another week from now. But for right now, it's kind of just Christmas time with the families. I spent the money that I had put back to work on the van on the way up there, and like eating and drinking and having things. I stayed there for about a week and a half. And Bella was here, so we were separated during that time. I'll have to figure out how to make that back up. But right now, at least I know I did something good with it. The van hasn't gotten very far, but of course I really wasn't here either. I had to bring coffee just so that I had half of what I promised last night, that I would be out here with coffee in the morning. I didn't make it in the morning, but I have coffee. I can't wait to get back on my travels again, but I am glad I've been here with the family during all this unexpected times. Nobody expected to lose. It's my children's uncle was my best friend for the past 30 years. And so we raised our children together, they're cousins, and so being there for family is no sweat. Especially during their biggest times of need. Miss Rita once said that it's just her friend was going to be going through things, and she was like, and that's just what you do. And then mine happened the very next week after she was talking to me about it. Well, I wish Miss Rita was here right now. And the very next week after she was talking to me about it. Well, I wish Miss Rita was here right now. Well, I wish Miss Rita was here right now. Send out a few invites and shares. Oh, I have 33 likes. Y'all might send out a few invites and shares. Oh, I have 33 likes. Y'all might not think that's a big deal, but to me it is. Yeah, my phone keeps saying unstable connection, so I'm probably aware that it's going in and out. It was connection, so I'm probably aware that it's going in and out. It was nice to get to the house and hang out with the children, because they grew so much in the time that I've been gone. It's only been a year that I haven't been there, but in that time, the children have matured so much. Since we raised our kids together, they're cousins, it's like they're all just your kids, you know. You don't want to see anything wrong happen to any of them. But we've been doing pretty good. It's not money-wise. Everybody's just getting along really well and working good together. And, of course, we could use better finances. But right now, at least we've got each other. And nobody's alone for the holidays in our family. Right now, at least we've got each other. And nobody's alone for the holidays. In our family, and nobody's alone. Let's set this thing back up there so I don't have to hold it. The sky is just opening up so pretty. There were a whole lot of clouds. Hi, F-250. I was just saying that I made it back to Missouri to my daughters, and we'll be headed back out there in about another week after Christmas is over. I haven't been online a lot lately, but it's been so cold in the van, I don't really pick up signal. It's a metal box. So I have to be able to be outside, apparently. And with the freeze, all the door handles breaking on the van, I can't even just pop the doors open to get signal in there. It's not my normal cup, but it was a clean cup. I can't believe how warm it is today. The night we got back was 2 nights ago, and it was so chilly out that it was like I went into the van and I thought I had the heater plugged in, but I didn't. I just had to get under the blankets until the heater worked. As soon as I can get this van fixed, but with the death in our family that happened, we had to go out of state to tend to it and say our last respects. And I stayed about a week and a half extra with his daughters so that I could help them out while they were trying to plan everything. And so I spent my money for working on the van, and I don't have anything right now. Yeah, it was a best friend of mine for 30 years. It's also my children's uncle, my ex-husband's brother. And so it's all family related. My children's uncle, my ex-husband's brother. And so it's all family related. But now I have to figure out how to get some more money back. And so it's all family related. But now I have to figure out how to get some more money back up to work on the van, much less just have my needs. You know, ladies have a few needs a month. But now I have to figure out how to get some more money back up to work on the van, much less just have my needs. You know, ladies have a few needs a month. And since I've been here, I got here in September. So since I've been here, $205 to live on. It's been a bit tight. That's pretty much just living on it and not a whole lot going towards the van. I do accept donations if anybody would like to help donate. I will be going back on the road as soon as the van is roadworthy and I can get out there without being in too much trouble. Yeah, I'm not giving up on going out there and meeting the people that I need to run into and maybe bringing them a little piece of that light to spark them back up to wanting to do this. It's hard out here, and a lot of people have turned to different things to ease their path, their way, and that's what they feel like it does, but I feel like it may not, and that maybe if we just have a supportive person around that understands the trials, that feel like it does, but I feel like it may not, and that maybe if we just have a supportive person around that understands the trials, that could also, and that maybe if we just trials, that could also despair that we go through whenever we start to lose hope. My path is definitely a path I have been on for quite a while. And having faith in it isn't really the way to say it. By this time, I have knowing that that's what I do. And I may not find everyone, but, we run across each other to be able to help each other out, and that's divine timing. It's not going out there to find someone. It's being available for when someone needs to cross your path. Throw my sweater up there. It's so warm out, I don't need it. So I enjoy the work I do. I am entirely funded by donations and the people. I don't have any other way of income. I use what I get in the best possible way that I can see fit. And if that means to help somebody get groceries or to get the van fixed, that's what I do with it. I'm not any longer, since 2023, I haven't even taken a Tylenol or an ibuprofen. And before that, I had 3 spine surgeries. And over 14 years, I was on pain medication and things. The doctors definitely said this will be for a lifetime. And then I seen how the medical system was not doing things correctly. They were using information against other people. That they would be on pain for the rest of their life, and then knowing that fact and then using the medicine that can give them a normal type life or a normal-ish type life to where they can function, move without the pain, without the screaming, and then using it as a carrot to dangle in front of them type life to where they can function, move without the pain, without the screaming, and then using it as a carrot to dangle in front of them and without the screaming, going through these pains. And I stood up and against that stuff because I seen it happening. I know that many others, I do still go through the pain. I know that many others are going through these things without any representation that cares their quality of life. And so therefore I decided that even if I have to do it slow and take my time and take breaks in between, that I would be able to do this and carry it out. And that's what I've been doing. Hi everybody, I'm Tracy. My journey may not be for everyone, but it's a journey that selected me. I didn't select it in the beginning. I just had no other options as far as I knew. Since then, I've had other options, but not ones that I would want to take what I feel is me, the lady I have built myself to be, on integrity, and push that aside so that I could have a better existence. And so I have turned down opportunities that may appear as if they were better. I'm doing God's work. We'll ask God that. My end game is just to continue and not give up, as I was once in a very despaired state, thinking that this was the worst thing that could happen, and not thinking that this is something that would build me strong enough to continue and to influence others to continue. So my end game is to continue to make this a better place, because once you're a parent, you don't just stop being a parent because they grown up, and if they've grown up, then that means that there are other generations that you are now looking out for, that you can see that this is what they're going to be going through, and or worse. If it continues, it's probably going to worsen. And so our best outlook on this is to start making changes that we would like to see for our children and our future, and not just stop at parenting, ends at grandparents, and make a better way, pave a better path for them to be able to experience here in America. I'm not trying to get rich, nor have I ever tried to. I've been on the platform since 2022, and I've been doing lives, and I have gathered donations throughout that time. But I can guarantee I've never hit over $1,000. And so if that's what you're worried about, is that I'm here trying to get rich, that's not what's happening. I've been here since September, and I've had the ability for this van to be able to get fixed if I got the funds for it. And that still hasn't happened because it's been about, September to December, about 3 months. And I've gotten about $225 in that entire time. So I think sometimes just because someone sees a Cash App or a PayPal pinned somewhere, that they assume that they're racking in donations, and that's clearly not how it works. I live in a van. I think maybe you're not paying attention, Carol. Carol, I don't think you've paid attention to the entire situation. But I live in a van that has an extension cord. I am at my daughter's property. However, I do not live inside with my daughter. Their house already has max capacity with kids, and so I always have done my own thing, and I continue to do that as well here. Oh, aren't you cute? How old do you think I am? Yeah, I'm not trying to be a burden on anyone, not here on my TikTok, and not to my daughter, not to my best friend's kids, my nieces. And I just try to, the means that I have is how I live, and if I need something, I say something, because you can't get any help otherwise unless somebody knows. So I'm pretty honest, and I stand on integrity. I don't lie. Yeah, I could be doing much better, but I could be doing much worse, and I have in life, so I'm going to just appreciate this time that things are at least pretty calm. I can't get out of here and where I feel like I should be, but I also am in no danger. Everything is fine. Hi, Spirit Walker. Look how much the sun has just brightened up and the sky opened up since we've been talking. It's looking beautiful today. I'm out here in no sleeves. Brightened up and the sky opened up since we've been talking. It's looking beautiful today. I'm out here in no sleeves. Because 80 degrees at Christmas. All the crows are flying by. That's much better than the hawks. The hawks are threatening the chickens. Well, I'm probably not going to stay on here too long, but I did want to get on here, show my face. I'll be back later. We're going to do some baking bread and things for Christmas gifts to our friends. and then I'll be back out later after I get tired of being in the kitchen. I'm really the backup crew. I just do the dishes and get everything out of the fridge and set it up, or if it needs to be softened or something. And the kids are in there decorating the boxes so that we can put the loaves of bread in boxes and pass them out. Well, I love you guys, and if you can donate, I could truly use it. If not, thank you for at least being here. Go ahead and grab that follow button so that it'll alert you whenever I come back. Sometimes I come back with some wild stories. You're going to want to be here to hear them. I love you guys. Remember, walk with spirit. Always walk with the golden rule in mind. Reflect on how you would want to be treated. And if that includes that if somebody's doing something wrong, you know you would want your butt smacked down about it. So go ahead and the golden rule is the way. So follow the way. I love you guys. See you later. The golden rule is the way. So follow the way. I love you guys. See you later.